Time to rock and roll, baby. We got a fish finder, baby. All right. Big time improvements. Looky there, folks. I'm already marking some stuff. I don't know if that's just vegetation on the bottom, what that is, but I am all about it. Yeah, it looks like there's a big weed bed or something right below us. Hello from on the water. We're here in the kayak. We're already set up and ready. I've got a couple things tied on. I think these fish are probably in the immediate pre-spawn, if not already thinking about getting on bed. So I'm just gonna go cruise around, see if I can see any activity up shallow. Otherwise, I'm gonna toss a chatterbait. I'm gonna throw a swim bait. I'm just gonna try to move until I can get some bites. Let's do this thing. So we've been getting a lot of rain, and so this water is actually a little dingier than it would normally be. It's not terrible, but I think the chatterbait actually might be a pretty good bet. I don't know if they're gonna be bedding. They very well could be starting to set up on beds, so I'm just gonna have to keep my eyes peeled. Unfortunately, it's very overcast, so it might be hard to see them, but you never know. There's just a silty flat up shallow, but there's a pretty distinct drop from 2 to 4 feet of water, and I definitely could see fish staging on this before they spawn. I actually want to fish with this big guy as well. I don't really throw glide baits very often, but I thought, hey, let's try something a little different on the channel. A lot of you probably didn't know I had a swim bait rod, but yes, I do. I just don't throw it all that often, but don't worry, I'm thinking that might change. I don't know if Damiki still makes these or not, but I'm gonna try the old Hydras. I think they still make them. I'll just Texas rig this puppy and throw it around some of the shallow cover that I find. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. I was thinking there wasn't enough grass here, but there's fish. Ain't much, but he's the start. Just a little guy, but I'll take him. Maybe the chatterbait's not the play today. I was just getting ready to say, I think I almost want to move to the other side, and then he bit, and it's like, you know what? I think I'll stay here for a minute. I'm in the hardest part of this lake to fish because of all the chop on the water. I didn't realize it was gonna be so windy today. There's gotta be one back here. I want a cinnamon roll. Does anybody want to send me a cinnamon roll? I could really go for a cinnamon roll right now. I don't see any beds, but I just don't have enough visibility. Oh, he was small. I don't know, that might have been a bluegill. Oh, there we go. Oh gosh, he is running fast. And he's not even big, but holy cow, he is an active fish. I mean, he's a very small fish, let's be real. Well, there's just a classic online outdoorsman dink right there. He's pretty though. There you go, bud. I really like this finesse bullets jig. I'm becoming a huge fan of this thing. You know, if you would have told me when I entered this creek, Ethan, you're gonna go back there and you're gonna catch one fish and it's gonna be 6 inches, I would have told you you're crazy. This looks way too perfect for this time of year. I cannot believe I didn't find more. I'm gonna keep moving and grooving though. Once I get back out to the big lake, it's gonna be super loud and windy. So let's just see if we can scoot on to a new area that's hopefully calm and I can hone in and catch a couple more fish. Regardless, it's really nice outside and I'm loving it. Whew. Tell you boys what, I just paddled all the way across to the other side solely so I could be protected from the wind. There's a good tree line right here and the wind's blowing that way, so I'm kind of protected. What the heck? I cannot get a feel for why these fish are biting so weird. They're just not eating right today. You know what? Now that I mention it that way, when I heard myself say it, it made me think these very well could be on beds. Could be a fish just trying to move it, not eating it, which would signify that it might be a bedding fish. Ugh. It's so hard to see whether there's a bed or not. Wait. Yeah, there's one on a bed. I'm gonna drop my anchor and try to fish this fish. Thank goodness for polarized sunglasses, my friends. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna anchor up right here. Okay. This bait right here, which is a little paddle-tail swim bait on a stand-up jig. I love a stand-up jig for bed fishing, and this white swim bait will allow me to see it. This is my first time bed fishing out of this kayak. I'm excited. See a bluegill. Wait, I see the bass, but I can't see exactly where the bed is positioned. Oh, first cast. Not a bad one either. My goodness, first cast, people. Oh, well, that was a real mess. First bedfish of the year. And I tell you what, the jig popped out when I got her in the net, so thank goodness for the net. Wow, first dip. I literally flipped it in there, boom. I just saw the white disappear and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that fish has it. You guys, no joke, when I didn't have my camera on, a muskie just swam by me. So I'm gonna lose my mind if I can get a follow on this glide bait. Well, keep moving. I cannot believe I just saw that big old muskie. Welcome to the north. Got people working on their dock, and I've been working on this bass for about 10 minutes. He's definitely catchable. Wish I had a stakeout pole. That would help so much. Oh, there he's got it. I knew I'd get this fish. I lost him right at the boat, but I'll take it. It works. Problem is, it's so much deeper on this side. I have a feeling that it's probably going to be a lot of bass that I just can't see because it's deeper. And so they're probably spawning a little deeper on this side. Water's pretty clear. I think that's a bed. Don't see a fish on it. Oh my goodness, that's a pretty good one. This is a really bad angle, so it's gonna be really hard to see this fish. Beds that they make in these lakes are not near as distinct as the ones that they made back home in the Midwest. There was just so much more gravel to where the beds that they made back home were a lot lighter in color. The ones they make up here, you don't even notice. In fact, the last one was actually darker in color. Oh. Oh. Oh, he just moved it. He just moved it. He just moved it. He is so mad right now. Oh my goodness, he's smacking at it. He just literally, like, he flashed on it like 3 times. Oh, got him. Good one. Got him. Yeah, baby. I told you this is a good fish. Get in the... Thank goodness. Not a giant. Definitely an upgrade. Like I said, I thought he was about 17. I think he's more like 15 and a half, 16, but goodness gracious. I worked for him and it feels so good. Thank you so much, buddy. I tell you what, folks, there is nothing like chasing down fish, finding them on beds, and just working them. And aggravating the heck out of them and knowing that they're gonna bite is incredible. That was such a fun experience. If you have never fished for spawning bass, it's something you should do, but please, the number one priority, please treat these fish with care. Do not snag them, do not keep them out of the water too long, get them right back in, and don't catch them again. Oh my goodness, grown one. It spooked off pretty quick and I can't tell if it's gonna come back. I can't believe it just disappeared. That was a big one, 4-pounder. Okay, here we go. He's got the tail. He's trying to move it off the bed. Got him. Oh yeah, he actually ate that puppy. He was getting mad, people. Oh, he ain't big. It's a great way to end the day, people. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy right now. Look at how he choked that jig. Here's the deal, folks. I'm gonna have to end it after this guy right here, but I'm so thankful for this fish. Getting that clutch fish at the end of the day always feels wonderful.